Do men get breast cancer? That's what we're going to talk about today. It's on my mind, so Yaya's going to ramble a little bit. Back in a second. Hi everybody, this is Yaya Rambles, also known as Cheryl. And today I want to talk about something that maybe not a lot of people are talking about. It is something that I think is important to talk about, and something that maybe not a lot of people know. I, for the last several years, have been doing my part to try to get women to get screened and to get checked as often as I think they should, which I believe should be at least once a year. I did look up the stats because I do know that men can get breast cancer. I actually, a very long time ago, worked for an insurance company, and one of the guys that I worked with, who was a pretty young guy at the time, he told me that he was a breast cancer survivor. And I have to confess, at that point, I had never even thought about it. You know, probably like a lot of you, I just thought women got breast cancer. But, you know, it is a real thing. And so I was very excited when here recently there's a television show that has a guy as one of the main characters, and he is a breast cancer survivor. They talk about it. He talks about what he went through and the way that it's affected him. And obviously he's kind of a little conscious of the scars that he has. So I was very, very excited to see that mainstream television was addressing it, because it is important. I'm going to be quoting from breastcancer.org. I know there's a lot of sites that could give you information on this, but that was the source that I went to prepare. Surprised though that the stats I saw show that only less than 1% of all breast cancers occur in men. It says that in 2021, which is obviously where we are right now, about 2,650 men are expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer, and an estimated 530 men are expected to die from breast cancer. They said that the lifetime risk of being diagnosed with breast cancer for men now is about 1 in 833. Now, I would have thought perhaps it was a greater stat than that, but I've always said that, and it did kind of support that men don't think about the fact that they can get breast cancer. So the fact that they may have symptoms that they're not even aware that's what it is, they may play it off as, oh, I was playing sports and I got hit with a ball, or I got roughed up, playing football, or whatever it is. So they don't really think about maybe the pain they're experiencing, or a lump that they may feel may in fact be breast cancer, because also a lot of men don't want to think about they could possibly have a girl's disease. So it is important for guys to realize that they have breast tissue. It just doesn't obviously present itself in the same way that it does in us women, but they need to be aware that it is possible. And if they notice any changes or any of the following information I'm going to give you, if they notice any of these symptoms, they should check with their doctor. A lot of these relate to women as well, but they need to watch out for a lump that they feel in their breasts, because obviously they should be checking, because I don't really think it's something that gets checked a lot by their doctors. If they have any nipple pain, if they have an inverted nipple discharge, if they have sores, or if they feel enlarged lymph nodes. And show also in the information that I got, it says, and I apologize, I keep looking down to read, a small study about male breast cancer found the average time between the first symptom and diagnosis was 19 months. Now that this is something that they even need to consider. So I would imagine that they just dismiss it as something else. They may be embarrassed. They don't want to talk to their doctor about it. So by the time perhaps that it's really affecting them, or for wait to get it treated, the more dangerous it's going to become. So it does say that earlier diagnosis could be life-saving difference. And that's quite obvious, the case in women as well. So though it is rare, guys can get breast cancer. So I've decided I wanted to get that out there, and I hope that you'll share that with your friends, your family, and let them know they don't need to be embarrassed. They need to get it checked. And for you ladies, please get your screenings done. Don't be afraid. And if you don't have insurance, please reach out to the local community health care agencies if there are some in your town. Appreciate you listening. I hope you'll check back with me and see what I'm going to talk about next. I promise I'll try to make it a little bit lighter subject, and I do have some videos coming out. I want to talk about budgeting and different things that I'm doing to get ready for this retirement life. But if you're interested, I hope you'll subscribe, and definitely like this video, and let me know if you have any questions. You should be able to comment on the video. Let me know if you've had any experience, or if you have any questions. I'll be glad to help you get more information. So in the meantime, Yaya out.